All right, what up? Today is Saturday, January the 19th, 2019. It is day 19 of my Deeper State Keto cut. Body weight this morning was 269.6 pounds, which is a total weight loss of 17 pounds altogether. And my weight loss for the week was 2.8 pounds, which puts me right at my goal. My goal for week to week progress is 2 to 3 pounds. I said before, um, 2 pounds, 1 to 2 pounds is usually a general measure of success. That's usually how much body fat you could lose in a given week and preserve your muscle mass. But because I had a lot of weight to lose, 2 to 3 pounds is still a reasonable measure. So my weekly goal is 2 to 3 pounds because that 17 number looks great, but that first week was a lot of bloat and a lot of glycogen water loss. So I don't even count that too much as my whole overall progress. I'm looking for fat loss, not water loss. So the week to week is going to be my standard by which I measure my progress, the success of this program. Uh, Man, all right. So talking about weight loss, this week it's a good week to talk about stalling, having your weight loss stall. So here's what happened this week. I got up. Well, I guess I should tell you my the way I got my day set up. My day is I do intermittent fasting every day. So I do 18 to 6, 18 hours fasted, 6 hours is my eating window. So I eat from noon till 6 every day. I shut it down after 6. I don't eat before noon. So that's 18 hours every day. Once a week, I double that. And so I do a 36-hour fast once a week, usually on Sunday. So I stop, like today is Saturday, I'll eat my dinner by 6 and I won't eat again until Monday morning. After 36 hours pass, I use Monday and I eat me some food and get caught up and all that. So that's how my week is set up. So last week, Sunday, I lost some weight and it was great. Got up Monday, feeling fresh and great. My weight was 271.6 pounds, right? And that's great. That was a new low for this whole thing. And it was like wonderful. So keep moving, doing everything the same. Macros dropped just a little bit. And my workouts pretty much the same. I'm working on maintaining strength, and my cardio is pretty much the same. I'm not doing a whole lot of cardio trying to do extra. No, I'm just sustain progress, right? So work hard, hit all my macros, do all the stuff. Tuesday, 271.6. Wednesday, 271.6. Thursday, 271.6. And Friday, I got up and it was 271.6. I had my weight was the same every day for 5 days in a row. I was like, the hell is going on? And it's like, all right, so this is my thing is that you do all this work every day to lose weight. That's my point. I'm trying to lose weight. But you get up every day and you check the scale, and if the scale doesn't move, it can really fuck with your head. And so what I did this week was really just take my time because I understand a lot of this already. And so I took my time and said, all right. I actually legit wrote a list of reasons why my body weight could not be changing. Because if you get up and you cheating on your diet and you're not going and you're not hitting the gym hard, you're not working out, you're not doing the things, then yeah, you're gonna expect some stalling out. But when you hitting your macros every day and you doing all the stuff every day, what the hell is going on? So I wrote down a list to kind of give me some peace of mind, give me some zen, because man, let me tell you what, you work hard every day and that scale don't move, it can really mess with your head. So um first thing you got to realize when you're dealing with fat loss is just like the nature of losing body fat. First of all, it is not linear. I get up and I got a goal of 2 to 3 pounds per week, right? And so it's 7 days in a week. So in my head, the math works out to I should be losing like 0.25 to zero point 0.5 pounds a day. Every day for 7 days, that put me right at my goal, right? So you expect that if you had a successful day, you did what you were supposed to do. You supposed to get on the scale and it's supposed to be 0.25 to zero point 0.5 pounds lighter the next day. That is not how body fat loss works. And there's a bunch of reasons for that, but most people can agree, like the scientists and whatnot, they can agree that the body is just too complex to measure out fat loss. It is not just a numbers game, right? So like that 0.25 to 0.5 is a nice little, it's cute, but it's not, that's not how the body works. It is so many different things that go into fat loss that it's not, you can't just put one day in and expect a certain number out. That's just not how it works. Or else everybody would, there would be a lot more people that would be successful with weight loss if it was that easy. So no, it's not linear. It's not like a straight line. It's kind of like my thing is like all over the place. And so yeah, you gotta hold. It just forces you to be more patient, which is a struggle area for me. It is not an easy area for me. It's just too complex to just expect to put in 10 days and expect to get, a certain number of pounds out. It just doesn't work that way. So fine, I gotta be patient. All right. There's another argued area. It's like this whoosh effect, right? It's this thing where your body fat, your body has cells, right? And your body fat is contained in body fat cells, right? Adipocytes. And so there's an argument that what happens when you're losing fat is that the triglycerides that are inside the cell, the fat, come out and get burned up, go into your bloodstream, to go to your liver, to go to your body, to go to your muscles, blah, blah, blah. You use them up, you burn them up. But what you end up with is empty fat cells as that fat gets depleted out. And the theory is that at first, the fat that comes out of those cells gets replaced by water, and water has weight to it, and so you can be doing everything right and losing body fat and the scale not move because your body fat cells are holding on to water. Now what eventually will happen is the water will get flushed out of those cells, and you move on to some more cells. Now, there's an argument as to whether those cells actually break down or they just go dormant or whatever. But the point is that after a few days, your body will release that water and you get a big drop on the scale. So what happened with me this week was no weight loss all week, and then this morning I got up and I was 2 pounds lighter. Like, I didn't do anything different today than I did all week. Actually, I didn't do any cardio. Like when I do cardio, I sometimes get a little bit more weight loss in a day, but nothing. And so, like this morning, 2 pounds lighter after being stalled out all week. So whoosh effect. Okay, cool. That'll work. There's another thing. I'm gonna speed this up. Recompositioning, right? Because most people like for most people you can only do one thing at a time, right? You can either lose fat or you can gain muscle, and that's just the way your body works. Because to lose fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit. You need to be taking in less calories than you're burning up, and to build muscle you generally need to have a calorie surplus. But burning fat and building muscle are two different processes. So what can happen is that for a person that's um, hasn't been training very long, they don't have a lot of muscle mass built up yet, or a person that's very obese that has a lot of body fat, your body can take the energy that it gets from burning up body fat to fuel the muscle building process, because those two things don't go together. And so if, like for me, I still have 70 pounds of body fat that I want to burn up. And so like my body can take that body fat, and as long as I'm applying a proper stimulus to build muscle, it'll take that body fat, use that energy to build up muscle along with the other things that it does. So that's just a part of the physio, and so that can give you a little peace of mind when the scale isn't moving like you want it to be moving, right? And so those are two of the big ones that I got. I had to really just sit down and go, okay, fine, all right, fine. So these are things that could be happening that could be preventing this scale from moving. So a couple of solutions for people that are doing all the right things and the scale isn't moving. It's just first accept it. Understand the science. Understand what's going on with your body and accept it. I was thinking about it this morning, man, and when you're talking about your body has a set of instructions, your DNA, your genetics, that is infallible. It is smarter than you. It doesn't care what you want. It will do what it's supposed to do. And so accepting that and moving on is the best thing you can do. And the second thing, I got a few seconds left, is to use your weekly weight averages instead of just a day to day, because your body can gain and lose water, especially mine, like quickly, day to day. So instead, you take your average for a week and then compare it to the average of the week before. And if you're on target, then you're on target. So have a great day. Hope everything is going well, and God bless you.